Okay, so now we're going to start editing the pages. One thing I want to go back to is a couple of things. For some strange reason, that's put a drop down menu in there, which we need to sort that out, and also it's took out my logo, which we need to sort out. So again, we'll go back into the dashboard, hover over doggy daycare, click on dashboard, click on hover over appearance, click on customize. So the first thing I want to do is sort this out. I'm going to find out why it's done this. So I'm going to go into the menus, click on menus, click on the menu that's on there. There you can see. What I've done there is I've dropped that into a drop down. So all you need to do is drag it out of there and put it into a page of its own. So home. About and contact. There you go. So we shall publish that. And if we go to the live site and refresh, that's much better. Okay, that's a lot better. We can go back, and I want to sort my logo out. For some strange reason, it's taking it out. So go back again, click on the logo, and click on change logo. There it is. Put that in. And in there as well, choose image, and then we need to go back, click publish, and go back, and we need to do it in the transparent header, sorry, not in the transparent header, in the site and title logo as well. So we'll change that into there, skip cropping, and change that image there as well. Choose that, and that's the logo done. I'm going to change the height of it and click publish. Now that's done, we can go back to editing the pages. So click cross to get out of there and start working on the pages. Hover over pages, click on all pages. This will bring the pages up that was installed once we installed the starter template. Any pages that you don't want, you just literally click on trash and it will put them in the bin. Always remember to click on trash and empty the bin out by clicking on here. Well, just do that with whatever pages you don't want. I just want to keep that, so I'm going to click on restore for now. Okay, and click on all pages again. Now, one thing I do want to mention is for search engine optimization, to optimize your chances of getting found on Google, if you click on quick edit, you'll see here that it's called home. That's what you'll see in the menu when you go to your live site. And there's also slug. So that's like the address of the page on your website. This is really helpful for search engine optimization. You need to remember this, just for the home page more than anything. You want to give that a title. Now this is obviously about doggy daycare, so I'm just going to type in doggy hyphen, no spaces, doggy hyphen D Y hyphen care, and then click update. So that will tell the search engines what that page is all about. And just to make sure it's all fine, go back to your live site, click on refresh, and you can see it's not actually changed the name of the page in the menu, but it's changed it into the destination on your website for the search engine optimization. So what we can do now is click on edit with Elementor. When we installed the starter template, it installed everything that we needed to edit that template, and it also installed Elementor. Elementor is in the plugins, which we'll go through later on. We'll go through plugins later. Elementor is your page builder, so that's what you're going to use to build your page. So let's click on edit with Elementor. Right, so this is your page. The first thing you're going to want to do is to change that picture, okay? And everything else. The way you do it is each one of these is a container. So if you hover over it, you'll see a blue thing come up like that. Okay, so that's your container. That's a container. That's a container. That's a container. And all these are sections within the container. Okay, inner sections. So what you want to do is to change this picture at the top. Okay, so hover over the middle bit and click on that. and then you'll see this come up on the side. This is the editor for this section. Okay, click on click on style, and there you can see the picture that we've got on here. Now I'm going to want to change that picture to something more suitable for this website. So if you click on it, these are all the pictures that are installed, as I spoke about earlier on when we installed the starter template. So as we go along, we're going to delete these because we don't need these. We're going to put our own pictures in. So it's just click on upload files, click on select a file, and in here, let's see if we can find it. I want to find there it is. I want to find a suitable picture. I'm going to put that one in there. Okay, just let that upload, and again, don't forget to give it an alt text and a title. So I'm going to call this one doggies, and I'm going to call it in the description doggies. Maybe I'll put on picture 1. Okay, so that's doggies picture 1. Click on select, and now you just change your picture. Also, you can change the style and the looks of that. So if you go onto your style again, and you've got background overlay, so if you click on that there, you can pick a colour for your overlay. As you can see, it'll change your overlay type. You can also, once you've done that, you can also change the how you want it to look by moving that up and down. And once you've done that, click on update down at the bottom. So that's now changed your picture for your website, your main picture. Now we're going to change all these here. As we've already got a button in the header, we want to delete this. You might want to delete the button in the header, as I've shown you earlier on in working with Astra header and footer. The link can be found down at the bottom. If you want to delete that from there, you can do, and keep this button. It doesn't really matter. It's all down to your preferences. If you want to keep this button, we need to link it. So again, go back to your live site, click on contact, hover over that, highlight it, copy it, go back to this, click on your button, and there's your link there. Okay, so you highlight that and click Control V, paste your link in there. So now, and you can also change the text in there to contact, and then click on update. So now when anybody clicks on that, it'll take them to the contact page. Now what you're going to do is to change this. This is your title, obviously, of the website, and we could put in there, for example, we care for your dog. That's that, and you could click on this one here, and again it'll bring up the editor. We can change that in here into something more suitable for your website. Like that. Once you've done that, click on edit. Click on update. That's it. So all that's done. That top section is now done. Change it obviously to your likings. And if you don't want that in there, you could just click on it, right click, and click on delete, and that will delete that button from there. The same with any section. Hover over it, right click, click delete, and that will take that section out of there. Okay, so that's that bit done. Now here, if you don't want this, you can delete it. Okay, now what you can do here is if you hover over this, again it'll bring this editor up, right? If you click on advanced, we can drag that down a little bit, so we could put a bit of space in between these two sections here. Okay, so if we unlink it by clicking that there, and then we go to the top and we press that a little bit, that will take it down, and it'll create a space between there. Anything you want to edit, you just click on it, go into the editor, type in what you want. For dogs, and again, if you want to change your picture, you can click in here, click into the picture, that was one that we've just created earlier on, so we don't want that. So now that can now be deleted permanently. Now we need a picture for our section we've just gone into. So let's find a nice picture. Yeah, that one will do. Okay, stick that one in there. And you could call it dog walkers. And go into your description and type in there something like, don't forget what all this is for your search engine optimization. So if you're going to look for something on Google and you type something in, that's a keyword. That's what you need to concentrate on. So for example, if you want to look for a local dog walker, you could type in the description local dog walker. So then we've got dog walkers in the alt text and local dog walkers in the description. Click on select, and that's changed that picture to that. You can change your picture size by clicking in the style and click on height, and that will bring your picture in line with that. We're going to talk about resizing pictures later because that's all to do with SEO, search engine optimization. Very important that you get your picture sizes right. It might look right to you, it might not look right to search engines. That's more important. Okay, now we're going to change this picture here into a picture. Let's click on upload pictures, select file, and let's have a look what else we've got. That one will do. Click on that one, and we'll call this one in the alt text doggy one, and picture of dog in the description. Picture of dog, and click on select. And again, we're going to bring into style and bring that in line with the height of the other one. And that's that. Okay, daycare for dogs. We could click on here. So for example, click in here and we could type in there. So you've got a title there, which is that, and you've got a description, which is this, and obviously got a button underneath it. So in the description, we're going to type in dog walkers, and in the description you could type in whatever you wanted to. We also offer dog walking. Okay, so that's that. In this one here, we could put click on there, type in the title, excuse me, type in the title, happy dog. And in the description, we can type in, we could type something like anything you wanted to type in there. This dog looks happy. So whatever you're aiming for, that's what you type in there. So if you're baking cakes, it could be a vanilla sponge. So you could type in there vanilla sponge, and this is our own recipe of our own delicious vanilla sponge, or whatever it is that you're building your website for. I don't want these buttons, so I'm going to right click on them and delete them. Right click, delete them, and I'm going to change the size and the looks of the header and the text. Okay, so we're going to click on style, click on content. Now this is the title here, so you see typography there. So you click on that, you can change the size of your text. This goes for any text that you put on the website. And once you've done that, you go down to the description and again click on the typography and change that. Also with typography, you can change the line height. So if you've got more than one line, you can change the height of the line, the letter spacing, the word spacing, whatever you want really. Now that's set to 25, so I'm going to do the same on this one. Click on here, that'll open this one up. Click on style, click on content, click on typography, and you can also, by the way, change the font by clicking on here and change it to whatever font you want. So once that's done, I'm going to click on here and typography, and you can also change the colour of the text as well. We'll set this to 25, which is what we have the other side on. So that's set to 25. You can change the colour of the text as well by clicking on here. That'll change the colour of the text, as you can see. That's changing this colour here. And also, if you click back into typography, you can change the looks of it by the style and also by the upper lower cases, and in the overwrite and default and everything else. You can click in here and normal, bold, italic and all that lot. And you can also do it by hovering over here, and you can see there you got bold and underline. So if you highlighted it all, sorry, 1 minute, highlight it all. Oh, what is up with me? Highlight it all. You can click bold there, and you can click underline there as well if you wanted to. Same with all of this side. Hover over it, highlight it, click bold, underline, and the same, of course, with the title. So that's basically how you edit pictures and sections. We're going to go on to do some more of this later on, but I need to talk about other things as well, like search engine optimization, plugins, everything else. That gives you the basic idea on how to edit your pages with Elementor. If you like the video, again, don't forget to put your mark on the subscribe button down below, and a like button would be nice as well if you like the video. Next thing we're going to talk about is the contact pages, on how to contact people. Don't forget to click update once you've edited your page. So we're going to go back to the live site now. Click on that and refresh it. Click on home, and now that's changed it to our website. Okay, that's changed everything there. So again, don't forget to click on publish at the bottom. You'll get notified when I do more videos. The next thing I want to concentrate on is the contact page, how to sort the form out and make sure it goes to you. Change all this here, all this information, and that will be the next stage. Okay, so see you soon.